My battery is dying on this thing. It doesn't hold a charge very long. You do 5 or 10 minutes and it's dead. And it's not supposed to be dead like that. Guess we could walk over here. We haven't walked over here yet. So I guess we could walk over here. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Somebody left you some wood to build a fire. Finally a cow dung. Oh, and the gnats yesterday were just crazy. Like, this is a desert. What are gnats doing out here? Lots of gnats. And last night when I was trying to set up my tent, there's these black ants with white wings on them. And they have a hard body on them. You could stomp them and twist them into the ground and they still wouldn't die. They were tough. So, it looks like this is what it looks like over here. Buried fiber optics. We could dig it up and have Wi-Fi out here, couldn't we? Oh man. Now they got Wi-Fi, or they got internet out here, it's just buried. Yes, sir. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. All of this is some kind of forest. BLM Land. All of this on the left side of the road, heading whatever, east to Seligman. It's all green. If you look at it on your map, on Google Maps, you'll see that it's green, so it's kind of a forest or something. Well, there's a fire pit back there. Pretty neat. Yes, sir. Didn't find anything interesting, did we? Well, dead cow. That's pretty interesting. But I've seen one before. It wasn't my first rodeo. I'm not scarred for life because I looked at it. It was like 10 cows before, dead cows before that. Sure is nice out here. The high be like 90, what, 6, 5, 6. It's up in the mid-90s for the next 3 or 4 days. But Havasu's like 107, 110. It's like, oh my gosh. And up here the nights are just so cool. You gotta get in your sleeping bag and then it's just really, really nice. Really nice. I don't know if the heat damaged my battery or whether it was just the fact that I hadn't used it in so long. I'm hoping that if I keep charging it over and over, it'll come back. It's an old camera, 2010 or something like that. And it smells like a Christmas tree out here. Really nice smelling Christmas tree smell. Yeah, along around 2 or 3 yesterday, it got hot. Especially going up the hills. But you get in the sun, in the shade, and it wasn't hot enough to even sweat. So that was pretty neat. Just found some shade. I found shade at the general store and then at the federal police station. Yeah, it sure is pretty out here. I can't wait to get into Flagstaff. I ought to be there like in, I don't know, taking my time like I am. I mean, it's only 80 miles. So 40 miles a day, that'd be 2 days. You know, if you're taking your time, it should be 3 days. If you're really taking your time, it should be 4 days. You know, to go from Kingman to Seligman, something like that. And so, but I've been on it this has only been my 2nd day. I ain't really crazy worried about it. I want to camp somewhere before Peachtree. Peachtree is a Indian reservation. And I want to camp before the Indian reservation, if I can. And then wake up the next morning and then ride on. Because you got a hill that goes up. You just go up forever out of Peachtree. But then you it's just back up and down all the way to Seligman after you come up out of there. And there's nothing there. There's nothing between Peachtree and Seligman. So you got like 35, 37 miles, something like that. Of nothing. No place to get water or food. So it's going to be a rough climb because it'd be better if the water was on the other side of after the big hill, you know, but no, you got to carry all your water and everything for 35 miles. I don't know. Just take your time and go for it. Go, you know, that's what you do. I've got until Christmas of next year to get there. That's what you just say to yourself, you know, I ain't in no hurry. I got forever and a day to get there. It's no big deal. Okay. I called them vultures a while ago. They're not, well, they are vultures, I guess, but buzzards. But anyway, I think they're waiting on me to leave to go eat on that dead cow. Oh, there they go. Well, there they are. A real live buzzard. Them there's the small ones. Them ain't the big ones. They was either watching me or waiting for me to leave so they could go eat that dead cow. I don't know if you can see them or not. There's a bunch over there. Oh, we got some more. Yes, sir. They're just everywhere. They're as far as the eye can see. Oh, and this something over there is called Laughing Jack Butt. B-U-T-T. My gosh, look at them. They're just everywhere, doggone it. Just as long as they know to eat that cow, not me, we're okay. There's just a bunch of them over there. There must be another dead cow maybe over there. Or they just don't want to come over here because I'm here. I wish I could see through this camera. They're so dang small you can't see them. Yes, sir. They're going to have a feast. They're just waiting for it to warm up a little. Warm that rotten meat up, and boy, I'm telling you, that'll be some tasty food for them. Yes, sir. Yeah, Laughing Jack Butt. It's either from here to here. Something out in there is called Laughing Jack Butt. Better known as Butte. But they didn't spell it Butte. It's butt. B-U-T-T. So yeah, we're just now getting packed up. I pack and then I stand in the shade. And then I pack and then I stand in the shade. We got her pretty good and packed up. We ain't got very much to go. We got to put the tarps on, then the tires, and everything else will just, slap it on there and take off. Got a little bottle of water over here. We're going to wash our hair today. That bottle of water, but it won't warm up. I mean, it's warming up, but slowly. That salt just gets to you. And then when you're sweating, of course, that's going to happen anyway. But when you're sweating, boy, that sweat just runs in your eyes with that salt. And it's like, oh, man. Get me out of here. I looked up into the valley with my binoculars, and it was really cool. You can just see forever with them. A few nights ago, I was able to see to the moon, and that's over 1,000,000 miles away. So yeah, it really sees a long ways. We are charging. That used to be, when I got to California this year, or last year, whenever I got, yeah, there's this year, it was black, like this right chair. You see that? That is black. And now, it's white. And it turned white in Lake Havasu, setting it out in the sun. I guess that's what they're supposed to do, though. I've seen other people with them, and they were faded like that, too. I reckon it don't hurt it. But that has sit out in that 110-degree weather, and I'm thinking, man, I don't know if you're supposed to do that, So out there at the end, I would just let it sit out till it got to about 100 and then bring it in, but it wasn't charging enough to, well, it was, but just barely enough to keep everything charged up in that. You'd have to start real early in the morning. As soon as the sun came over the mountains, you could start charging, and then along about noon, you was 100 or just a little more, and then by 2 or 3, it was 110. But it sure is pretty down in there, looking at through the binoculars. Oh, and when you leave, what do you call it? Truxton, there's a long, tall hill. Worse than anything I've been over on this Route 66. But when I looked at it with my binoculars, I couldn't really see I couldn't see any vehicles going down it or up it. So I don't know. But let's see if we can see it. What in the heck? Okay. Right in there. Right between them two bushes. If we can get in there. On that mountain way over there, there's a road that goes up it. I think that's it. And boy, it does go up it. It might be a mile. We'll call him Hank from Vala Vista. He was a mercenary in the 80s. Yeah. Can't see it right. Oh, there it is. Now you can see it. There it is. See if we can show it to you. I don't think I can zoom in that far.